My Zion kings and queens. It's not every disappointment especially in the area of relationship. It's not every disappointment you mourn. If you look inward very well, maybe, just maybe, God is just trying to clear away shadow for the main baller to roll in, for the main Odogu to step in. Maybe God is trying to save you from something. God is trying to shift you away from what will be considered a hell on earth relationship or marriage. Hear my story. Hey, maybe let me share this. I decided to share this in honor of my 26th year wedding anniversary. So I just marked 26 years. 26 years of marital bliss, of no pim. When I say peace with capital letters. I am a woman greatly helped by God. I'm a woman greatly. I am a special project in God's hands. The man I was supposed to get married to before I met my husband, if I had married that man, I'm telling you, people of God, my Zion kings and queens, if I had married him, what I enjoy today, the glory I see today, the decoration, the honor, the peace I enjoy today, I wouldn't have been able to. Met this person, fast forward, he traveled, before this time, before he even traveled, we were already having some hitch. And you see, sometimes if I know what I know now, that hitch would have even, all those hitch and those red flags I was seeing, it would have told me that, hey, almost step back and pipe low. But again, I didn't know any better, because that was enough for me to just say, I don't think I want this. But again, I just felt, it is very, very important for you to be very, very vast, know what you want in a relationship, and stick to it. And if you sense anything that you're not comfortable with, take a chill pill. So, I just knew this guy was not into me. He wasn't, marriage with him was going to be full of drama. Marriage with him will be full of, infidelity. Marriage with him was going to be full of so much pride and ego. Marriage with him was going to be considered a necessary evil. Are you understanding? Are you hearing me? Marriage with him was going to be considered, quote unquote, a necessary evil. How I for do? I have attained this age. I should be married. I should have children at this point. It wouldn't have been a marriage, that you will say you will enjoy. It would have been a marriage you will endure. So that was how he traveled out of the country. And, at interval, of course, at that time, it wasn't like this time that you can just, phone was very, very easy to access, or communication, at the time, it wasn't easy like that. Communication was not easy like that, where you can pick up phone now and FaceTime, or, video chat or whatever, or call and talk with your loved ones. It was never like that. But again, we were just opposite of each other. And so when he got there, hey, I will not hear from him. I will, his people, one story to the other, sometimes for months, we will not hear from each other. I will not call him, he will not call me, but we kept enduring. And then they were to come and do engagement. When I saw this whole thing, I was like, this thing, I noticed, it go work. At that time, I had to advise myself. I said, this thing will not work. Because of the red flags I was seeing and all the, I just knew this wasn't going to work. And so at the time when his people were preparing for engagement to come and see my people, I I took off. I ran away for my life. I ran away. I ran away. The engagement did not hold. And it was in that midst of, because I was already going through pain. You can imagine, you have not even married the person. You're already going through marital pains. You're already going through ups and downs and hitch and here and there. And I'm like, And more also, I had lost my dad, I guess my father's people just thought, okay, you should be married and what about. My mom did not even buy it. Her blessings was not on it. She didn't want the marriage. So I had to run away. I ran away for my life. And it was in that verge, okay, of trying to pick my life together, trying to start life together, trying to, pick the fragments of my broken life and my broken heart together, that I met my husband. When I met my husband, it was just casual. I've told that story before, so I will put it at the description section because that is not my focus today. But the focus what I want to bring out of this story is, it is not every disappointment you cry. You shed tears and wail and refuse to eat, and you will tell yourself, oh, I feel like buying myself after spending these years with him. After see, a broken relationship, a broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. So this was how it was. At that verge, I met my husband. And when I met my husband, I met a total different person who knew what he wanted out of marriage, and how he wanted his home to be, and how he was intentional about the woman he wants to spend his life with. When I met my husband, I said, are there people like this? Hey, God, is this man pretending? This is too good to be true. Is this man pretending? Here I am. I came from a relationship where I was like a nobody. I came from a relationship where I was not valued. I came out of a relationship where I was treated like a second-hand citizen. I was treated like a chelewere. I was treated like a necessary evil. I was treated like, let me just have her so that she can have children for me. I was treated like all I was going to bring to the table was my womb and my ability to cook, and my ability to be a wife, and ability to be a mother, and nothing attached to that. And here I am. I met another man who is so invested in my well-being, who is so invested in my emotional being, who is so invested in my physical being, who is so invested in my social being, who is so intentional about making sure I am happy. I say, hey, are there men like this? Is it true? Is it possible? Is it not? Is it not? Fast forward, it's been 26 years since I married my husband. Let me tell you, there was a time I made a video. You guys know, very big on social media. I made a video, a comedy skit I shot with my husband. And this person sent me a message. And to be honest with you, not like I'm trying to rejoice in his situation, but his situation right now is nothing to write home about. And I pray on that part, I pray that God will restore him. But at the time when you had the opportunity to be a blessing to other people, because at that time I was hurting, I'm telling you, I had lost my dad, I was hurting, I didn't know my faith in going to school. I really wanted to go to school after I finished my high school. I didn't know, I really wanted to go to school. I wanted to pursue my education. But here you are, he had the opportunity to help me go to school, but no, he wouldn't. And that is one thing I really forever, ever, I had met my husband, young architect, just got out of school, just finished his master's, trying to hustle like others, and we met. And do you know that the little he was making from even his firm, his architectural firm, was what he was using to pursue, because he knew school was written all over me. I wanted to really go to school. I had started school. I couldn't continue because of school fees and all of those things, because you know a widow left with 8 children to cater for. So my mom was trying to, she had the little she was trying to do was not able to carry everyone, and we were all going to college back to back, back to back, back to back. So my husband took it upon himself, not even disturbing me. Oh, I want to get into your behind. Oh, I want that. What can you give me? What can you offer me? He just felt like I needed a friend, and he wanted to be that friend. And he told every sacrifice he needed to make, I'm like, are they still human beings like this? And so eventually we got married. But the point I am trying to make is, sometimes take a chill pill. Sometimes God is trying to push away a shadow to give you the real thing. But you're here lamenting, oh, we have spent time. A man who you invested on, a man or a woman, because it can be it can be a man trying to disappoint a woman, or a woman trying to disappoint a man. But that person who spent this amount of years with you and then have left you for another person, doesn't that give you an idea that he or she does not care about your emotional well-being? Anything can just make him or her just abandon that relationship, regardless of how you're going to feel or hurt about it. It's always them self-centered attitude. It is always them. So long as they are happy with their decision or it makes them feel good, they are good to go. So this was how I met him. And 26 years of marriage. They say marriage, as time goes on, you people, the love will just fade away. The love will just start diminishing. On the contrary, my own now say if they go, I'm going higher, higher. Hey, it's when you meet your own, marriage will look like fairy tale to you. And that is what we pray all the time, that you will meet that one that vibes with you, that's your friend, that one that is that one that understands you well. My husband say he understands me like book. That is why, he knows how to handle me. He understands me like he understands book. He has taken his time to study me. And so that thing that will literally make me cry, he will not do it. He will avoid it. The one that will make me happy, he will do it. He will try his best to do it. It is not all disappointment that you mourn, sir. It is not all disappointment that you mourn, man. It is not all disappointment you sit down and say, I can't eat, oh. My life is going, oh. My life is in shambles. Oh, this, no. Take a chill pill. Some may not be for you. If I had married that man, if I had insisted and I had married that man, the glory I enjoy today, I tell you what, there was a time, okay, that story I did not complete it. So a comedy skit I shot, he saw it. And of course, I am very strong on the media space, so everybody can know me. And he said something. He said, I am sincere enough to thank God for you that you did not marry me, because your light for dim, that was what he said. Your light for dim means the glory you enjoy. He said he doesn't see himself allowing his wife to just be there. Meanwhile, I have a husband who does not only give me a push, give me wings to fly, but he's also there when I need him. Sometimes you guys see my husband, I'll tell him, come and shoot skits with me, bring my children, come and shoot skits with me. And so long as he makes me happy, he will just do it. So he said he's sincere enough. I say, my brother, I thank you for disappointing me. I thank you for disappointing me. Thank you. God bless you, in fact, for disappointing me. In fact, I owe him a gift for disappointing me. Some people, you even owe that man that disappointed you, or that woman that disappointed you, you owe them gift. You're supposed to be telling them thank you for disappointing you, because your true bone of bone, your true friend, your wife is on the way. And you know, if you don't let go, you will not even have a focus. You will not even, if you keep holding on to that one that is not yours, you will never see the one that is yours. Who am I talking to? If you don't let go of the one that is not yours, you will never see the one that is yours. You can't endure marriage. You cannot. You have to enjoy it. And I tell you the truth, unapologetically, that marriage is beautiful, and you too can enjoy your marriage. You can endure. You don't have to endure any relationship. You don't have to endure any marriage. You can enjoy your marriage, but you have to be intentional on who you choose to be your partner. That was how it ended. Today I encourage someone. It's never too late. My sister said something. She said, I have waited too long to settle for anything less. I have waited too long on the Lord to settle for anything less. I want to enjoy my marriage. So be intentional. Be intentional about who you choose to settle down with. If you sense anything, don't take it for granted. If you sense any red flag, please do not take it for granted. I love you guys, and there is nothing absolutely you can do about it. It is not every disappointment you cry over. Some could just be God trying to avert trouble that is ahead on your behalf. I love you. Take care. Bye. I want to hear your story at the comment section. If you have any addition, if you have anything you want to say, please do not hesitate. I'll be waiting to hear from you. I love you. Take care. Bye.